Hey, you
Yo.
guys, how y'all doing? I think our host is a little shy today.
All
Well, we're
right.
here back with another episode. You know, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So, what are we talking about, fellas?
I don't
Or
know.
like, or like Cody Rhodes would say. So, what do you want to talk about?
You tell me, Lulu. What is exciting in your life right now, my man?
Well, new music. I gotta start with this. New music from Tom McDonald.
Let's
Yup, yup. He
go.
dropped a new song. It was crazy.
Who's Tom
All right, Eminem.
McDonald?
Sorry, Eminem. Eminem is the big one.
I'm like, oh my God. What?
Eminem dropped the album Friday. This past Friday. I'm sure most of us have heard it.
Yes.
And what do y'all think? I would like to hear your opinions on it. It was called The Death of Some Shady Coup de Grace, by the way.
Yeah. I guess I could start. It's about 19 tracks. Three I think are skits. And I listened to it. So it came out Friday. I started listening to it about like 9 a.m. Friday when I realized like, oh shit, it finally dropped. I thought like the 12th was Tuesday or something, but it was Friday. So I downloaded it. I'm like, okay, let me put it. I think the first song is from
Renaissance.
Renaissance. Yes, thank you. And I liked it. Like it started off, it sounded like I had to like play it back a few times. I thought he like the first time I heard him, like, okay, this is not bad. And then I hear like name drops, and then like, did he really just like maybe diss somebody or something? So I had to like hear it again, kind of like in the moment. I had to hear it again, and then I noticed that he was just name dropping to like make a point, not really like dissing people at that point in the album. And then the second song like picks up like right when that one left off, and it was pretty good.
Habit.
Habits. Yeah, I like Habits. Then the next few songs I listened to, Brand New Dance, it was like okay, a little happy, little jokey song kinda. Um,
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that song.
yeah. Then I listened to Evil. I liked Evil. I liked the skit. Lucifer, it was okay. Antichrist, okay. Fuel with JID, I loved. Road Rage, I think that might be my favorite song on the album for some reason. I don't know. I
What
feel
did you
like
think of the second verse on Road Rage? It really hit home to me.
yeah, like there was a lot in that song that was just like not it just was relatable. Like it said a lot of things that people were probably thinking or feeling and wanted to say but really aren't able to say because we'll get canceled. And I kind
Yeah.
of enjoy Eminem for like going on the edge. Houdini, we already know, like we went over that song. In the flow of the album, I really enjoyed it more than I did as a straight up single. And I'm
There's
glad
something I
that
think you mentioned that
mhm.
when we were talking about it when it first came out.
Yeah, and I really liked it in the album, the in the flow of the album. Like, okay, that was cool. And then another skit was okay. Guilty Conscience, I liked.
It was
Head Hunt,
awesome.
yeah, Head Hunch. Like from there on, I liked the rest of the song. Head Honcho, Temporary, Bad One, Toby. I liked it even more on the album as well. Especially because it was like towards the end of the album, and it kind of like wrapped up a lot of things for me. And then Somebody Save Me. I think that's the Haley song, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that's what he is.
And
No,
man,
temporary is the Haley
oh,
song. That was
okay.
kind of a Haley song too, but it was more like to his all his family.
Okay. Yeah, so Temporary, I think I like shed a tear a little bit while I was listening to it because it was relatable to me. So overall, as I'm listening to the album, like it had a lot of elements of Eminem that I used to love. Um, it wasn't like groundbreaking or like revolutionary, the album, but it was an enjoyable album. I loved it. Um, but to be honest, I haven't gone back to it because I haven't really been listening to music, not because of Eminem or anything, but I will go back to it. Um, but yeah, so I think if I could give it a rating, I would give it maybe like a 4 out of 5 or a out of 10, maybe like a 8.5 out of 10 or something. So I really enjoyed it.
Solid.
Yeah, I'll let y'all get like more a detailed breakdown, but I enjoyed the album. It was fire. It had a lot
Yeah.
of good beats too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I loved a lot of the beats on it, and it did bring back a lot of that old school Eminem, the elements of his rap game. Overall, I love the fact that each song led to the next. I think that was pretty dope. Kind of made you want to listen to the album in order. And I think he's the one that tweeted out like, "Yo, listen to it in order so you can get it."
Yep.
So he was storytelling and just giving us every perfect part of what Eminem brings to the table. He gave it to us. I thought the album was a freaking masterpiece, honestly. Um, I think like Hasiel Temporary was one of those songs that just hit. And I kind of had to listen to it. I think I listened to it twice in a row because I was like, damn, this is a deep ass song. Like it's stripped down. It's one of those like vulnerable. He showed it all. Um, Dope song. I would give the album, I think similar to Hasiel, four out of five, 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. Is it the greatest Slim Shady album or Eminem album ever? Probably not. I leave that to Lulu to rank those, but I thought it was a masterpiece of an album. I hope it continues to break records, and people who want to keep trying to cancel Eminem, respectfully, y'all can suck it at this point because that man is never getting canceled. We won't allow it. Yeah, it was a masterpiece album.
I wanna thank Castiel for going down the whole list of the whole track list. Um, my favorite song would have to be Guilty Conscience 2.
Yeah, that one was
I
fire.
just I just felt like it was really dope. My favorite feature was Easy Mill on Head Honcho, because that was just a dope song, and Easy did a really good job. I love Temporary, just like you said, Roberto. I love Somebody Save Me. I also loved it. I loved almost every track except for, well, I didn't like Bad One that much. I believe I would also give the album a 4 or 4.5 out of 5. I believe it's tied for his fifth best album, and he has put out 12 studio albums.
Mhm.
So
That's
I
not
got
bad.
Eminem Show, Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady LP, Recovery, and then tied with Marshall Mathers LP 2 will be this album.
Okay.
There are 2 bonus tracks, by the way, which were also dope. The people that pre-ordered the album, they got the 2 bonus tracks, but I've heard it here on YouTube. So
That's
Are
dope.
they good?
Do you think?
yeah,
Yeah.
go
Do
ahead.
you think that he's gonna drop more? Because there's like people talking about like a side B of some of the tracks. People talking about how Dre and Snoop were supposed to be on it because they mentioned it on Jimmy Kimmel. You think he's gonna drop more?
Well, for Music to Be Murdered By, he dropped the side B, like he dropped side A in January of that year, and then side B in December. So that would be dope if he did that again. The more music, the better. I would love to see it, but I don't know if he's gonna do it or not.
It'll be interesting to see because I mean, I don't know like the basis of why people think it's gonna be a side B, but I think it would be dope.
I think maybe because his last album that happened, so maybe that's why they're thinking that.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out who. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard. Well, yeah, you did hear. Antichrist. There's a line on there regarding the whole, Puffy situation.
Yeah, he went
But
at
one
Puff
of
a
the
few
one,
times.
yeah, one of the lines got blurred out. I don't know if Eminem did that or if Dre or Jimmy Iovine did that. Because the wound was a little fresh. I don't want to say what it was for those who haven't heard it, but yeah,
Interesting. I didn't know that.
yeah. If you listen to it again, you'll hear it. Yeah.
How did you
Um,
feel about the track, those 3 tracks, Lulu? The title tracks that you was a little Uh,
A little
I
nervous
don't know.
about.
You just wasn't a little like you was a little nervous about those three tracks going back to back to back.
Well, those
The
three
loose.
tracks were Evil, Lucifer, and Antichrist. Going into it, I assumed that Lucifer would be the best song out of those three. And I personally, I know a lot of people saying Antichrist is the best song out of those three. I personally like Evil the best.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you feel better about them now after listening to them?
Yeah, because it wasn't when I first heard it, I'm like, why is he bringing up the devil so much? But then after I heard it, it's like he doesn't really bring up the devil that much. Yeah. Yeah, everything was dope. The name of the album was dope. The album cover was dope. The videos leading up to the album was dope. The two singles were dope. The music videos were dope.
Do
I
you
love it.
do you think this was the death of Slim Shady? Is he dead?
Yes. Yeah, I think Slim Shady is done. I don't know if Eminem would ever drop a new album or not under Eminem, you know. But I think Slim Shady is. That's it. Yeah.
So he probably won't be getting any more silly songs, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. I enjoyed some of them, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was very nostalgic. I wonder
Yeah.
like how the new generation is like enjoying this music. Cause like we grew up on the original Marshall Manor stuff. So I wonder like younger kids that didn't really grow up on it, but they're getting put on now, like how is it hitting for them?
Yeah. I always wonder that with when artists from like our generation, like people talk about the Eminems, the Ushers, and these guys, and it's like, oh, they're washed. But it's like, bro, they've been doing it for 30 plus years. Like you just
Yeah.
came late to the party. So I always wonder like how this generation, because a lot of it is, it's very different rap music for the most part compared to when we grew up. Like a lot of our artists that we listened to growing up were very great lyricists. Eminem being like the top one. So, those words when they rap meant something, whereas now it's not, you don't really get that from a lot of artists these days.
I
There's like
agree.
hardly any storytelling, hardly like any real emotion, like what people are going through in their lives. It's mostly like Gucci, Prada, Fendi
Yeah.
type of stuff.
What do you, Lulu? Did you give a rating out of 10?
It was a 4 or a 4.5. I'm not too sure yet which one.
All right.
But I agree with you because you said that as well. See now,
Overall,
I've heard the album so far 3 times over. Probably by the end of the week, it'll be 7 times over. But um, yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Shady's dead, dead for the first time. Shady's dead.
I like that it wasn't too long of an album too. Even though it was like 19, really 16 tracks, it was like about an hour or so, I felt like. So like it's not the worst listen.
Well, that's how music rap is nowadays. Now you can only have like what 2 verses and a chorus. Before you would have 3 solid verses, 1 chorus, an intro and an outro.
Yeah.
And a,
Eminem
and, and a bridge.
There you go.
yeah. Anyway,
overall, good album.
Yeah,
Maybe the album of the year. We'll see.
I think so.
if he was to tour this album with any of us or any of y'all go to the concert. I've never seen Eminem live, so I wouldn't mind.
I've never seen him live either.
Me neither.
I seen 50 Cent live and Lil Wayne and stuff, but never
How was
Eminem.
the Little Wayne?
It was good. Could have been better. I feel like people started criticizing his performances that now he like takes them more seriously, so they're better now. But back then they weren't the greatest performances. But it
I've
was
actually,
alright when I
I've
saw him.
actually never been to a rap concert.
Wow.
I've never been to a concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Roberto,
don't think I haven't been to a rap concert either.
is Eminem still the number one artist, global artist in the world? Or global artist or still?
Yeah, I think I haven't checked today, but I saw a couple days ago he like surpassed Taylor Swift, which is crazy to think about considering the fan base that she has and how great she is. But that just
Yeah,
kind of shows that's a testament to the longevity that Eminem has and the loyal fan base he has
yeah.
with our generation plus everyone else that listens.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the charts, but I can't at the moment.
There've been some people already, people that he dissed on the album that are responding, not in lyrical form, but like on their podcasts and stuff. They're like this one woman. I know you guys know her, Candace Owens.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he dissed her, and she responded saying that he's just taking shots at her for clout, when really she's the one that dissed him a few years back, and he's just responding to that.
Yeah. He's on
Mm.
that elite response. What do
You
y'all
don't.
think about the other disses in the album?
Um, my favorite, and I'm sorry for saying this, rest in peace to Christopher Reeves. But my favorite was the This Is Sir Christopher Reeves.
I'm surprised he's still dissing him all these
I
years
know he's been
later.
dissing him
What
forever.
what what did that man do to him? Did
Nothing.
like his name is Christopher Reeves, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna use this name over and over again."
That's exactly what it was. He said that in the interview. Christopher Reeves rhymes with so many things, he said.
Damn.
And then when he died, I believe it was in 2004, Eminem just kept going. He kept dissing him. But it's like a playful thing. It's not anything that he had any
No,
problems
yeah, but damn, not even when he dies, he still keeps going after him.
with. Yeah.
What does his family think about it? This guy's just coming
That's a
at
good
him,
question.
Christopher Reeve.
How about the controversial lines that he has about Diddy, Tupac, and Biggie? Did y'all catch that
Um,
one?
yeah, I
Yeah.
did actually, yes.
Yeah, that
What
one
did he
that
say?
somewhere along the lines like R.I.P. to Biggie and my bad. To Biggie and Tupac. They should be alive right now. Um damn what he said, I gotta look it up. But then he like kinda what's the word I'm looking for? He kind of insinuates that Diddy got them killed, basically,
Yeah.
in the diss.
Oh,
Um,
dang.
but he doesn't want to say too much because he doesn't want to hit put on himself either. So it was something.
You
So
know, this is not the first time he's accused Diddy of doing it. If I'm not mistaken, you could check me on this, Lulu.
It is
Like
not. It's not the first time.
that he said we all know Diddy killed Tupac or something
He
like
said
that.
it on Kill Shot.
And he was like, "I'm just kidding, Diddy. You know I love you."
yeah, I
Like,
remember now.
yep, Cesar's right on point. Yep, it's Kill Shot.
Yeah,
That was a Kill Shot.
So he's been hinting on that for years now, and
that's
I
crazy.
don't like. Was he playing around back then, or
I think
what
there's
was?
some truth, in some jokes, as they say, right?
He's been going at him ever since he was dating Jennifer Lopez. Like that was back in the day.
Like 97,
Yeah.
almost.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot. Well, now we're about to go on a Diddy rant, but there was a lot of drama that came out of that Jennifer Lopez case that the industry probably like knew better about Diddy, and they just held it down and kept it secret, so he could like get away. So
That kind of stuff doesn't surprise me, honestly. I feel like that happens a lot more than we think and a lot more than we ever
yep,
hear in our lifetime.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about money. Money talks.
yeah, especially before cell phones like that.
Yeah. No social media era.
I can't imagine.
Speaking of social media, since we're on the topic, it was ablaze a few days ago um, with an assassination attempt on former President Trump. The bullet apparently grazed his ear, put out the album cover of the year after the internet took hold of him coming up with the blood on his face and all that. So
50 Cent wasted no time.
yeah, man. I mean, it's a scary and like tragic situation. Obviously, it could have been worse,
Yeah.
way much worse. But obviously, we're not condoning any violence or anything like that. Just kind of making light of it, like the internet did. But yeah, I guess it's twofold because it's in one hand, it's like we have another gun situation, and now it's like high level because you're shooting at a former president and somebody who's trying to become president. And then, on the other side is the memes that came out of it and all that stuff. But yeah, just what are your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, it's a little alarming because I mean this might be the first of many incidents that may occur in the near future. I'm sure they're gonna try to up the security better. I would hope. Uh, but it is a little alarming. I mean, I mean, this is the first time I could remember an assassination attempt to any president or former president in my lifetime. So, you know, it's it's interesting. I mean, I'm not sure what the reasoning was behind it, but we've had, I guess, a gun issue for a few years now. Many incidents, um, and whether you, um, whatever side you're on or whatever laws you feel um, you want to follow or you think should be created, it's still a situation that is worth monitoring because if we start going down this route, like what's gonna make us different from a country like Mexico that has the cartels killing candidates left and right? So it's definitely, I don't feel like there's a place for that anywhere in this country. But I mean, kudos to him. I mean, it seemed like he tried to send a message after the fact. I don't know how long you guys saw the video, but he kind of like had his fist pump in the
Yeah.
air, like motherfucker, you didn't get me. I'm still here. So that was cool. I'm sure his people that follow him appreciated that gesture, and I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, he did show up to the Republican convention. I was just looking at that. So,
He named the vice president today.
yeah, I saw that too.
Vice president candidate. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little scary shit, but I'm glad he's okay, and I think I think they handled it as best as they could. What do you guys think?
I think it was real scary. At first, I know I was at home Saturday and I heard about it on the news, and I was just flabbergasted because I'm like, wow, like really, this happened. Like whether you love the guy or you hate the guy, that shouldn't happen to to anybody. Um, and when he put his when he was pumping his fist, like, yeah, you didn't get me. Um, I was actually in that moment like rooting for him, kind of, like. But yeah, I think they the gunman was 20 years old, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He had purchased the ammunition and the guns the same day, I think earlier that day, and obviously he died. He's dead. Well, other people that don't realize. Well, they do realize, but we're joking and stuff or whatever. But other one person actually died, or was it two?
One dead, and I think one critically injured.
One critically injured, and yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. I saw another angle of the shooting, I guess. So people like noticed the kid on top of a roof, like laying down before it even happened. Like they were calling him out, like, "Look, there's a guy on top of the roof." Da, 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 da. And I think Secret Service is getting a lot of like a backlash because one, like other what like first of all, are y'all doing your job? Like usually there's supposed to be like snipers in position, scouting the area, like the whole nine, right? But then there's like a regular kid, like a little bit outside the rally that can get in position with a good shot because he barely grazed them, like a couple inches in one direction. He gets him, and like other people calling it out, and like nobody like really actively attending to the shooter on top of the roof. So it's like something that could have been avoided basically. So Secret Service is getting a lot of whiplash or backlash regarding the response, regarding their just security and just a lot of different stuff. I didn't I thought it was a joke on Saturday. I was like on my phone about to like go to bed or something, and I got it super late. And then like I start seeing on, socials like a president attempted assassination on Trump. I'm like, yo, is this real? And then I see the video. I'm like, oh shit, this is real. Like they really try to kill Trump. This is wild. Sorry for laughing, but that's how I found the moment. Um,
Nah, I thought it was fake too. I'm not gonna
yeah,
front. I had
right?
to look at a couple different like media
Yeah.
outlets posting because it was like, wait a minute,
Yeah, I thought it
AI
was like
and all that.
I thought it was some funny business going on. I'm like, and then they're just gonna take this momentum and basically everybody's saying, he's gonna win now, like for sure, and all this stuff. But like, I don't know. I would be scared if I was him. I would be worried to go back out there. Like somebody just try to kill me, legit, and y'all want me to go back out there and rally and do all that crazy work. Gotta put me like in a bubble or something, like they did. I think Obama had like a bulletproof car, or the Pope has a bulletproof golf cart or whatever. Um, and then like you mentioned, Lulu, like it missed Trump, but that bullet or one of those bullets still hit somebody and like splattered their brain, and that's sad because now like a whole family has to deal with that trauma. Um, and that whole community really. And the dude was 20 years old. Like 20, he wasn't even 21. He couldn't even drink legally yet. So like I wonder what was going through that guy's mind, why he thought he would get away with it, or what was his purpose really. But I guess we really won't know unless he like left a letter or something. Um yeah, like just my final thoughts, I guess, like moving forward. Uh, do you think like Joe Biden, and and Donald Trump, they're gonna go out there and politic and stuff? Because I was just thinking like Trump survived, but if it was Joe Biden that would have got shot at, I don't think he would have survived. Um, you know, that's all I got. I guess I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, to answer your question, I think they'll be out there.
So,
Yeah,
Man,
yeah, definitely minus 500 points for Joe Biden for sure.
yeah. And like you guys mentioned, you got an iconic pick out of it now. That's like gonna go down in history. That
yeah.
white power fist.
Oh man, they're gonna make that t-shirts. Yeah,
Make America great again, or missed me, or whatever they're gonna say.
honestly, he handled that pretty well, man.
Yeah,
He handled it pretty well.
I got a lot of respect for him. More respect now than I ever did.
Yeah.
The judge, in his court case, she dropped all the charges,
Yeah, I saw that today, right?
so they might appeal. Well, they said that they will immediately appeal because that was wrong for her to drop it. Yeah,
Interesting.
On a quick
Oh.
note, kind of switching topics, home run derby is on tonight. Actually,
Is Pete Alonso winning?
nah, Pete Alonso's are gone. He's a
Oh, yeah.
goner. So we're in a battle between Oscar Hernandez and Alec Baum to see who goes against Bobby Witt Jr. in the finals.
Okay, okay.
Ju-
So by the time y'all
Judges,
listen to this,
Can I ask you a question, Roberto?
what up?
How do you feel about them switching the rules for the first round of the home run derby?
Um, at first I was like, why? I guess
Got him.
they playing around with stuff and things like that, but then after watching, it really I don't have any, I guess, negative feelings towards it.
Okay.
It kind of felt like it went a little bit faster, in a sense, because there's a
Yeah.
time limit, and then there's the amount of pitches as well going on. Yeah, I guess I'm nothing bad about MLB doing something different.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
excited for the trade deadline, though.
Me
We
too.
definitely, maybe in the next episode, we'll touch on that. Because there are a lot of good teams. There are a lot of teams that are surprising. So there may be some players that we're not thinking about that may be on the move.
Hmm.
We'll see. A lot of potential free agents on the move, things like that.
All right.
So
yeah,
Aaron Judge, he came in with 34 home runs for the All-Star break, so I guess you won that.
I did. I did.
Good shit.
Aaron Judge, man. That man is different.
No, Aaron Judge is no Pete Alonso, but whatever. I'm just joking.
Not in the home run derby. I give Pete the home run derby.
Thank you. I
I don't
appreciate
know,
that.
man.
Yo, bro, Pete Alonso got like what, 200 or something career home runs? And he
Bro,
hasn't
but
been in the league that long.
the show that Judge put on that rookie year in the home run derby in Miami.
That's true.
My man was hitting 500-foot blast
Yeah.
consistently. I need the All-Star game to go to New York because he said he'll participate
Awesome.
if it's in New York.
That'll be awesome.
Even if it's in City Field, fuck it.
I don't care. But I need to see him. I need to see Otani. I need to see Alonso, Soto. I want to see those guys in a home run derby all together. Give me
That'll be
Bryce
awesome.
Harper in there too.
Yes, I see
Damn.
him over here rooting on Alec Baum.
Who's winning the All-Star game?
I'll tell you what,
Tomorrow.
it's gonna start off dope for the NL because Paul Skeens is starting, which I'm very rookie sensation, freaking strikeout machine. So
Okay.
I'm excited to see him in his first All-Star game. I'm probably gonna lean. I always lean AL. Historically, they, at least in recent memory, they've won the most.
Mhm.
I just always feel like the American League has the better players overall, top to bottom, and the better
Yeah.
teams.
Do they still do the whole winner gets home advantage in the World Series?
Honestly, I don't remember. I feel like they
Oh,
stopped doing it, and it's just they kind of go with best record.
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Oh, question. Why they haven't come back to New York for the All-Star game? Wasn't it like 2008 the last time they did that
Yeah, it
here?
was at the old stadium.
Like, why haven't they done it at the new stadium? It
I
just
don't
doesn't make
know.
sense.
I don't know what goes into that stuff. Like if they have to do, I don't know if they like bounce back. Yeah, I don't know what the selection process is, but it would be dope to have it there.
Wasn't that the Wasn't that the year Josh Hamilton went crazy?
Yeah, he went wild. That was
Wasn't he
one
on
of the better.
steroids?
My man was on a lot of things.
That's true.
I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah, I know.
But
Is
he
he?
made a comeback.
Is he still alive?
I think he is, yeah.
Oh,
No, there was one of those baseball players, I feel like, in that team that passed. Okay, yeah, he's still good. All right.
No, Josh Hamilton, he went through a lot and did the
Yeah.
comeback he had, and then to have the career he did, all things considered, man, kudos to them.
No, for real.
Lulu, what else you got for us today, bro? Before we wrap up.
Let's see. I guess wrestling. Rhea Ripley returned last week, and she made her she confronted Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan about the relationship they were having behind her back. Damian Priest versus Gunther on SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam is going to be really big. It's big every year, but it's going to be even bigger this year, I think, because in 2026 they're going to make SummerSlam a 2-night event. So I think this year SummerSlam and next year SummerSlam will be like really good leading up to that SummerSlam.
I think Roman Reigns.
Roman
do
Reigns,
something
I believe I really want him to come back at SummerSlam because you got the fake head of the table, Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes for the championship at SummerSlam.
I said the
Say
fake
who's
head
gonna
of
win
the
that match?
table.
well, I had a question for you. So, what do you think Dominic is gonna choose to do? Like, let's say Rhea Ripley decides to not, not cut ties with him. Because technically speaking, he didn't cross the line. He didn't go all the way. He didn't,
I think
I don't know. There's still a chance for him.
I think at SummerSlam, Dominic Mysterio is gonna screw Rhea Ripley, and I don't mean it that way. He's gonna screw her over. He's gonna screw her over. I believe he's a hated character. Everywhere he goes, he gets booed. He was even booed at his own wedding, and that's a true story. Everywhere he goes, he gets booed. So I think to make him more hated, he should team up with Liv Morgan and just betray Rhea Ripley because they have a championship match. And I don't either. Whatever happens with Dominic, though, I don't think Rhea's gonna beat Liv. I really don't. I think they got a. I think they got something with Liv that they should push her more. More. I don't think Rhea beats her. I really don't.
She's a fantastic heel. I'll give her that. She's been doing amazing.
Exactly, and they should build on that. And make Rhea's gonna win it all one day. Well, make Rhea work for it. What do you think about Damian Priest and Gunther though?
Damn. That's tough. It's tough for me not to see Gunther become champion. Because that dude is so box office. But then again, it looks like they're trying to have this Damian Priest face turn. So I don't know how they're gonna pull that off if Damian Priest loses.
And they just had not an epic. That's too big of a word. They had a decent showdown about an hour ago on Monday Night Raw. And to me it looks. I wanted Gunther to win, but it looks like they might give it to Damian Priest.
Wow.
Off topic, but you started with the word epic and downgraded so far down to decent, bro.
Sometimes I just say things. without making any sense.
We understood. That's all that matters.
Okay, thank you.
Now now I'm gonna go see this segment, and I have no idea what to expect. Like, I don't know how I should feel about it.
Like I felt like I really liked it, but I felt like some other people might not like it. I don't know. I liked the showdown. It was decent slash epic, you know?
Speaking of Dominic Mysterio, showing him right now.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I don't know what they're saying because my TV's on mute, but
Same. Oh shit.
Damian Priest.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah. All right, let's not watch TV while video is showing.
Yeah, maybe not.
You know, we got fans that want to hear us talk about more, you know.
Well, she just gave him a black rose, so I think that's a good sign.
It might be.
We'll see.
Yeah, but SummerSlam looks lit. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with that bloodline storyline.
I would love it if
My
Solo wins, you know? That's not gonna happen, but
my guess is Roman is coming back in this SummerSlam.
Mm.
I think
That's
it's
what I
time.
think. I think there are a lot of they've been leaving a lot of breadcrumbs for us to follow when it comes to his return, and I think they're leading to SummerSlam.
it will
I
be
think
perfect, right?
yeah. Oh, well, speaking of, like, I don't know, we was talking about the country and the USA. Like, what do you have early thoughts on Team USA, the national basketball team?
I think they got a chance to win it all. Honestly, I think health is a big thing, especially because they have some older players on the roster. So, it's about how they manage that. Obviously, the game is much more different overseas in the Olympics and all that stuff. But I think it's a good squad. I'm gonna love seeing LeBron and Steph Curry do their thing. It's dope whenever they get to team up. And I just hope they win, man. This is LeBron's last, KD's last, Steph's last. A lot of lasts for a lot of greats. So
Yeah.
hopefully they win it all. Bring home the gold.
Right. Passing the
USA.
torch.
USA.
Yeah, I think they got it though.
They should. I just hope that they can get their chemistry on track sooner than later, because I don't know, these teams, they're coming to play team. They're coming after Team USA. Like, there's a few teams that might give them some trouble. I could see Team Canada giving them trouble.
They have a talented roster, Canada.
Yeah,
A
I could
lot
see
of talent
France.
there.
I could see France giving them trouble. Wembanyama is gonna. I mean, he's just a player that makes you adjust your game plan no matter what. And then you got a few other dark horses like Greece or with Giannis, and freaking Team PR might give them trouble. Like, there's a lot of teams in the international, league that could give them some fix. But USA, they can't afford to lose. They just can't. They threw the kitchen sink at the world. Like, they literally assembled the Avengers to try to get this shit done. So, they're gonna have to put up, or else it's gonna be a very, very bad look for USA basketball.
Yeah. If they lose, I don't think we're gonna hear enough of like the Jalen Brown, Kyrie Irving, and them not being on the team. Like team players that could have been there and helped them win instead of these like new hype players like Derek White and all them.
Yeah, but
So
there's no excuse with the roster they have right now.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
sure.
nothing they could fall back on.
That's peace. Yeah, they got it though.
I would like to bring something up that has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to give a shout out to the people from Dannon for making Oikos yogurt. That is the best yogurt in the world. And that's it. All right, I'm done.
Ad placement right there. Bam.
Is that good?
It's that good. I usually buy like 15 for the month, and I eat the 15 in less than a week. It's good.
Like addictively good. Do you eat it like plain? Do you add anything to it?
No, they all come in different flavors. They got blueberry, strawberry, mixed berry, peach,
Okay.
caramel,
Bro,
banana cream, vanilla.
I'm about to put you on. Add some vanilla, granola to your yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Thank me later. You can add a little bit of honey too if you want. I don't do that, but I'm just saying.
Honey? Oh,
Yeah, I do honey.
I might try the granola. I don't know about the honey. Yes.
You never know.
Honey sounds good. Honey sounds good.
Honey's like good on anything
It
almost.
is.
Pause.
Just try to get that 100% raw. Raw.
Like the organic honey.
Yeah, it has to say 100% raw in the
Gotcha.
nutritional fact.
You never had scrambled eggs with some honey on them too?
I never had
Yes.
that.
Like at IHOP, I put sometimes the syrup and the honey with the pancakes and the eggs and the bacon. Oh my goodness, so much flavor.
See, this
I
is
eat-
what we... Go ahead, my bad.
No, when I have omelets, I have plain ham and cheese omelet. That's it. I throw some syrup on top.
Nice.
I love cheese omelets, bro. Cheese omelets are the best. Little diced up tomatoes and everything.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we're talking about food. I'm going to have my favorite food this weekend.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
I got it
Yes.
right.
Yeah, lasagna.
Nice. I remember. Nice. Yo, lasagna be banging, yo. It's just
It does.
I had it on Saturday.
oh man.
Heard.
My favorite is like lasagna with like moro de guandule and then like a slice of bread or something. Oh my god.
That's awesome, bro. That
Yeah.
sounds.
Sounds elite.
Sounds like a
I like
coma
the Italian
afterwards.
bread, the long bread.
Like a baguette or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good.
And I'm going to one of my favorite restaurants, which a lot of people don't like. Well, now when I say a lot of people, I mean my friends. Applebee's.
Okay.
Oh, I like Applebee's.
Yes, I want to remind you guys of a story because y'all were all there. We went to an Applebee's once, for listening, and we all ordered. Let's get this, let's get that. We all ordered everything. When the food came to our tables, everybody at the table except for me said, "I don't want to eat. Put this in a doggy bag." I'm like,
Wasn't
"What
it?
the
Was I there too?
Oh, you were there too. Yes,
I
I
remember.
was eating. I ate alone,
I
but
remember.
everybody else put their food away.
I
They
wasn't
weren't
feeling well
hungry.
that day.
They
I
weren't
remember.
hungry. No, they weren't hungry.
Yeah. I think I was
No,
like hungover.
I don't know. I just got a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah, I
started
remember
with
you said
everybody's
that too. Yeah. That was an odd day. Never mind.
Like it was weird. Like I was mad hungry, right? But as soon as the plate was placed in front of me,
It was over.
all my appetite went away. It's never happened to me before. It's never happened to me again. It just
Yeah.
happened in that moment. I don't know.
Like a bad omen or something.
Yeah, that's I don't want to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, good times.
Yeah.
Well, Wednesday, thanks to my man Cesar, I'm going to try a Chinese food restaurant that I've never tried before. And I've been
Okay.
eating Chinese foods for my whole life. I've never tried, and this place is right up the block from where I live. Never tried it.
Oh wow.
Because I usually order from a place that's right on my block.
Okay.
But they're closed Wednesdays for some strange reason, you know?
They got family.
Let them be,
Man,
bro. Everyone
they gotta make
deserves a
money,
day
man.
off.
Where they be open like every day, no matter rain,
Holidays.
holiday.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing. Respect to
They
them.
work like 12-hour shifts too. They really be in there
Yeah.
Yeah, they
from like
deserve
11
it.
to 11 type shit. Kudos to them.
Yeah. On that
Hope you
note,
enjoy it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate it.
on that note, fellas, I'm
We
hungry.
out there.
So we out of here.
Yeah, I am hungry too.
This is what the
probably-
podcast should be about, man. Food, food, food.
We should try a cooking episode or something. We all cook something.
That'd be dope.
I saw
Lulu.
Phantom on GQ doing something like that. That's why.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be dope. Lulu, close us out, bro. Take us home.
Well, you guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, leave a comment saying what you guys want to see from us. You know, we're open to suggestions. Thank you. Have a good week. Listen to that Eminem album if you haven't already. We love you guys. That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.